the progress that we have seen with Derek has meant a lot to him. I think he's feeling a lot calmer about it all and knows that his parents are doing everything they can to make succession happen and make it be fair for everyone.
Well, hello people. Is there anybody there? Let me shut that off a minute. Well, there's 4 of you watching. There's 1 of you give me a like. Who are you? I can't see anybody on here unless why is nobody speaking, or is perhaps that's nobody speaking doing that, doing? Get a bloody well, there's 3 of you on here now. There's 2 likes. Thank you very much. But I don't know. I can't see any messages. So I have no communication. Chat community moderator. Live chat on. Message delay, none. Blocked words, community. Ah, hello Tom, how you doing, mate? Nice to hear from you, mate. I hope you're not in too much pain. John Wick, hello. That's all right. Pa works as well, mate. I'm old enough to be your dad, so well, I expect I am. Yeah. Hello, John. How you, mate? How you doing? Nice to speak to you. Trying to get myself a cup of tea going here, and her indoors rang me up and interfered with that. I might have to get a new kettle because I bought a kettle. Can you hear him banging away there? Well, it's got a 2mm base in him, made nice and hard so he don't make a noise when he does. But I let him boil dry about 6 months ago. When I got back in him, he was fucking red hot. And he's been making noise ever since. Yeah, hang on a sec. You can hear that water boiling. Let me just stick you back up there so I know where you are. Here, hang on a sec. Just put the milk on the tea and I'll be with you. I suppose I'll catch up because there's not many of you on there. Yeah. Yeah. The first time I've ever noticed, I went up there and put Charlie to bed, which is the parrot, and I put the sheet over him. And as I pulled the sheet down, he went, "Good night," sounded just like bloody Steve, Larry. And I, "Good evening, hello, John." Yeah, right. Where am I to, John? Painkillers all day is holding the pain back and spending most of the days in bed with my leg up. Yeah, that's what you need to do, Tom. Keep it up high. Hippora, hiya chalk, how you doing? Hippora, John Wick, have you seen Old Man, Old Van? He's the same. He's had the same issue with Destination Unknown like you. He was bullying him at the Drove last year. Yeah, well, there you go. John, I don't want to really say nothing about it. I really underestimated the bloke and I thought he was a really decent bloke. But the only thing he cares about is his fucking self. But I don't really want to get into that. It did annoy me when he said to me on the Friday before he left, "Oh, I promise you I'll come over Sunday for lunch." And I mean, we're on this 360 together. Well, he's not now. But he turned it off at 8 minutes past 7 on Saturday morning, so I didn't know where he was. None of my, none of my business popped there to see if he'd come any closer. And then, you know, I thought we just went on it and went out and put, we don't usually have beef. Went out and bought a piece of beef, 26 quid, or a couple of bottles of wine, you know, for myself because he likes to drink. And that got her to make the spare bed up in case you want to stay inside. Put it nice for him, you know, in nice for him in Candice. And just didn't turn up, did he? Not a message, could have rung up, couldn't he? But, you know, if you read between the lines and watch his videos, then you'll suss him out. I mean, you know, like when I went up there, I mean, he was meant to meet me on the Monday, and on the Wednesday I went to meet him. And then he didn't seem to be that fussed whether I was there or not. But he says, "Oh, my mate," and like when he does the videos, and he shakes her hand, he goes, "Oh, here's my hand, here's my heart." That's people he don't even fucking know. You know, I don't want to get into that anyway. You know, he's a very, very nice man, and you should all be his friend. Hi, my name is Miller. Right, you doing here? Not a clue what that means. You're not speaking English. Life is a bike. Right, Chalk, my great nan had a budget. Had a budgie that talked. Buddy, his name was Buddy. Yeah, yeah. I mean, that Charlie. I mean, I sat there. It was I talking to on the phone yesterday. I can't fucking remember. And they could hear it. No one yesterday. This morning. Who was I was talking to this morning? Who rang me up this morning? I can't remember. And he was chatting away in the background. They could hear him. John Wick, sorry, Chalk. I don't know what you're sorry for, John. I don't think you've done anything to me. Yeah, I saw that John Wick. Very upsetting. Well, John Wick's very upsetting, Jules. Hello, Jules. You can't. Oh, you meant to say hello before you start talking to people, Jules. Come on, keep your standards up. The real ones don't get a look in. All the fakers get watched. Yeah, I know. Yeah. I mean, you know, you get this guys going on, like, go on here and they go on about, oh, I live in my van all the time, and you know, and most of the times they're fucking, you know, it's like well, I'm going to say who it is, but like he's got a fucking house that he rents out, and he says he ain't got nothing, you know, and I don't want to get involved in it. But mind you, it's only things I've been told, so I don't really know. Yeah, John Wick. I met a lot of people who've met him, and nobody likes him after meeting him. Oh, I thought he was all right. I got on well with him, John. You know, I don't even want to talk about it, you know, but it's just his narcissist. You know, all he gives a fuck about is himself. You know. But there you go. You know, dogs can't do MRI scans, but cats can. I'm having that one for her. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, and when you said MRI, I was just talking to my ex-missus from Salisbury, and she's got an MRI scan. And I thought you must know her, and you said something about that. But yeah, yeah, yeah. You're a nice guy. He's absolute fool. Better off without him, mate. John Wick. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm a lot nicer than I used to be. Let's put it that way. Living a dream, Tom. How the bird watching going chalk? A REIT set up, Larry. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it's Big Avery. Yeah, I went down there. I mean, the other morning I put the video on, just walking me up and down, and I only done about 2/3 of that size, and I do a little bit more in the evening and the next day, and it just cycles. Because if you actually went down there and done it all in the morning, I think it'd take about 2.5 hours to do it all. Yeah, it's quite a job. Did you have a look at did you have a look at my video where I was looking out from above his garage? Yeah, that's the flat for me to use up there, really. Yeah, but I don't use the rest of my van. Hello, Chalk, me lovely. Hello, Jules. That's nice. Thank you very much. for thinking of me first. See how all the lick arses are still watching him and sticking up for him. Can't wait. Can't wait till he does another live. Oh, I don't know anybody sticking up for him. I've never had anybody sort of take his side. The only thing I've ever gone I've heard is oh, the way he treated you. Someone would come on here. The way he treated you, I've unsubscribed. Wait, worry about that, does he? Give a fuck. You won't care about that. But he just don't exist now. That's so it's not even worth talking about him. He's just a nobody, really, isn't he? But John Wick, Destination Unknown on benefits should be working. Any decent guy would be on YouTube. Calling subscribers for money. Fake lying loser. Bit strong, John. And then living the dream and says, yes, that's really good. Well, I don't think, Tom, I don't think you're agreeing with John, are you? Because Craig's your mate. Or are you talking about something else? Who's the bird? Yeah, I'm not really sure who's going on about what. Yeah. George and Chalky, you are really need to see Old Van. He's vlog at 3 p.m. this morning. Well, I ain't gonna fucking see that or asleep, so you should have been. I'll tell you what, Jules, if you weren't asleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, I hope that somebody was stood behind you and you were biting a pillow. That's the only thing that will keep me up to 3 o'clock in the morning. You mean about the views? I'm not too sure what you're on about, Tom. Are you on about the views from here? Or are you on about Destination Unknown views or my views? Oh, John, the new bike's fucking brilliant. Yeah, I noticed our brother, he's on 360. I mean, I know EC used it again last week. But we sort of bought it between us, really, so... Yeah, because, I mean, I don't want nothing I can ride like that. Surprised me, though, because at a 650... It's cheaper nowadays for me, for him, because I'm over 75, for him to insure it, and him as a main driver, and to put me on cost, I think 57 quid, because I won't ride it hardly at all. I mean, I bought a little 350 Enfield for me to ride about, and I don't hardly ride that. Yeah, I do like that. I do like. I mean, I should be riding that a lot more. What bike have I got? R1800 BMW. Yeah, low rider thing. I got a 600 Bandit low rider, well, worm burner. I got a 400 Honda. It looks like a Norton. What else have I got? I got BSA Bantam. But it's been modified to go off road, really. What else have I got? I got something else as well. What have I got? Oh, an X-Max scooter, 250 scooter, 2008, 58 plate one. Bought it, run it in, put it in the garage. Never used it since. It's never been MOT'd or anything. Yeah, it's lovely. I mean, where I'm to here, Tom, outside, I'm pointing at my side door here. Well, just that way, about 20 feet, he's put a bench down there because I always, well, when I park here and look up the valley. And he said, that's my memorial bench. He said, but when I'm dead, he's going to put a fucking plaque on it. My mate fucking black sense of humour they got, hasn't he? I got a CBR 600RR in rape. Oh, I got you. Yeah, they're quite quick, aren't they? I was watching a programme, and the guy who was one of their racers, a Honda team bloke, a couple of 3 years ago. No, it might be before that, because it was 2016 I went to the Isle of Man. And I'm pretty sure I seen it when I was out there. And he was saying that the 600 Honda CBR 600. He was saying that if you were on the roads, he said, that's as big a bike as you want. He said, because they're so nimble and so fast. He said, like 1,000. He said, all the bigger bikes would pass you on a straight. He said, but he said they wouldn't would live with you with handling on the ordinary roads. How true that is, I don't know. You need to get all around decent folk who are real van lifers, not people like Craig. After YouTube views, because they have no jobs with crap with contract like him. Well, you know, his contact's all right. I mean, the only thing is, well, the only decent content he does is when he goes around looking at other people's vans, isn't it? And I mean, you know, I'm sort of interested in that, really, but only because I'm fucking nosy. Hello, Steve. Oh, Steve Clark says hello to everybody. I got a bloody itchy nose. I got me, if you notice, I got a fucking scar on my nose. Well, that's the last time I had it broke. I've had it broken 7 times. One time I got some pictures of me with me fucking, well, no, it's not that, it's that way. With me nose over. Yeah, that's what you get when you use your face for fucking, use your, use your face for defensive purposes. Yes, the views from the living room was amazing. He's in a lovely place in the world. He is. It is nice. I mean, because you sit in the hall, you sit in the lounge and look out across the fields that way. And I mean, if you sit and look down that way, well, from that way, right the way round, it's nice. Where you're at the valley, you're looking up the side of another house and you look straight up the valley. Because it's weird, it is, because I'm down quite low. I'm about 100 yards from the house. And if you're up there on the hill in front of the house, you can't get a TV signal, television signal, fuck all out there. But you come down around here and you can get it perfect. And if I move up about 4 foot, I can't get it. And if I move down about 20 foot, I can't get it. But here it's perfect. I can't stand channels that go around other people's vans, like the Liverstons, cheesy AF. Can't stand anything like that. Yeah, that Liverston are meant to be doing a thing of mine, you know. But I mean, really, it's only to get views, isn't it? It's only for people to see me and see if I can build my subscribers up. Because I'm over 4,000, but I'd like to get 5,000 if I could. I'd like to get it going a bit. But I lose. I get depressed. You know, a lot of people don't think it because I'm on here and I'm always sort of pretty fucking jolly. You know, even when I'm grizzling, I'm fucking jolly. But you know, I get some times where I sort of go and shut down for 2 or 3 days. I can't be fucking bothering nobody. I think I'm getting close to dying. You know, 75 years old, and it sort of plays on me mind because when you're younger, you can plan things, can't you? I can't plan fuck all, can I? Because you never know. Anything can happen, can it? But let's hope it don't. But I got to renew my driving license again at the end of the year when I'm 76, and I was thinking to myself when I renewed it last time, it went to because it's 3 years at a time now. It went on, and I was thinking to myself that I was worrying myself to death last year, thinking my insurance is going to go up once I hit 75, and it did, but it only went up from 494 to 509 because people were telling me, oh, once you get to 65, once you get to 75, it doubles, it can double, but they sort of take into consideration what I'm like. I mean, in my last claim, the last time I claimed was on an old fucking Triumph, and that was in 1976. I've never ever claimed since, and I must have done millions of miles as a lorry driver, courier driver, you know, all that bollocks. Like, so I'm a pretty good bet. Saying that, touch wood, because then it all goes fucking tits up. I'll go down here to get some water tomorrow and back into the fucking garage or something. Well, let's hope not. Anyway, Jules has said hello to Steve, and Steve said hello to Jules. We're getting into the Mutual Appreciation Society again. Hello, Red. How you doing? I'm good, mate. Life's a bike. Oh, that's life's a bike. I see. Got ya. I know what it's about, mate. Yeah. You're only 75 years young, only as old as you feel. Well, I mean, if I'm as old as a woman, I feel. I mean, she sent me fucking one. Could do it a younger one. Yeah, any younger women won't be felt because apparently you're as old as a woman you feel. You know, something about, mind you, something 55. That'd be young and cute to me when that's 20 years younger than me. You think of that, don't you? You know, you get a bloke 75-year-old got herself 55-year-old bird, and everybody go, fucking hell, he's doing well, wouldn't they? But if you were 20 years old and you had a bird 20 years younger than you, sorry, if you were 30 years old and you had a bird 20 years younger than you, shouldn't be fucking 10. You'd be a fucking pedophile there, wouldn't you? It's all in perspective. It's all to do with perspective. Hello, Leanne. How you doing, mate? My sweetheart. Chalk, life is for a living. Don't worry about tomorrow. It's not here yet. Live in the moment. Be happy. Be kind. And be the best you. That's it, really. You know, You can't. I don't think you can say people that I'm kind because well. You know, I do people favours. I do a lot. Well, I do a lot of fucking favours for a lot of people. Don't get fucking thought anything of it for it. But I'm only kind to the people that deserve it. I'm very unkind to people I don't like. You know, and I do hold a fucking grudge. You know, but I wouldn't show it. I mean, it's like with Craig. I mean, if I sort of turned up somewhere and he was there, I'd be perfectly alright with him. You know, I just don't want him in my fucking life. You know what I mean? I just don't want it. I just don't want it where I was. You know, you say relying on him. I don't mean relying on him as relying on as such. I mean like when you go to meet somebody and they say they're going to be there. You know, it's like a lot of things. Isn't it? Like I used to go out with this bird Sarah up in Salisbury, and whenever you arranged to meet her, she'd always be 3/4 of an hour fucking late. Well, to me, that's totally fucking disrespectful. You know what I mean? If you're gonna be, you know, I suppose maybe it's just being a lorry driver because whenever you ought to be there, you ought to be there. And you know, and when people are just saying, you know, oh, I'll do that, yeah, 1,000,000% I'll do that, yeah, I'll do that, yeah, you know, and it just pisses you off, doesn't it? You know, I mean, I would have been quite happy to go away from Glastonbury. But he come up and said to me, he said, you know, he said 1,000%. He said, I'll be there. He said Sunday. Don't worry. He said 1,000% I'll be there. You know, well, it's just fucking got no. You know, perhaps then perhaps you don't like me. You know, which you can't blame me really. You know, because I could be pretty fucking unlikable on times. But we can't like everybody. But the thing is with him is I met him and I thought he was a decent bloke, and I really thought that me and him clicked, and we didn't. You know, he's just a fucking waster. It's like Charlie's van life. You know, me and him got on really, really fucking well. And I mean, he upset me about going to where are we gonna fucking go? Whitby. Oh, this is a good year ago now, and he said to me, I think we were in Telford, and of course he reigns out of fucking Northampton. So I said to him, like, you know, I said, what are you doing? He said, well, I can't go to Whitby. He said, because the pipe that he's having made, he bodged one on there, but on his turbo, on his other van. He said, I can't do it. He said, because it'll blow off. He said, so I can't go. So he said, but my mate's doing it next weekend. So I said, well, I ain't staying over here for another week. I said, I'm going to fuck off back to West Country. So I goes down there, don't I? And I gets a fucking, well, sees a little video on there. He's in fucking Whitby. So of course I gets the wrong end of the stick, and I go, "Oh fuck him!" You know, if he don't want me to go, why don't he just tell me he didn't want me to fucking go, rather than sort of bullshit about this? But apparently, the piece of pipe that he wanted, was taking a place of a piece of rubber pipe. His mate had made one up with the ring in it, the ring on it, so the rubber clamp would grip. Of course, he goes back there. There's only two Jubilee clips, undoes two Jubilee, takes this off, takes it on, sort of 20-minute job, and then fucks off to where he was going to go a week late, but a week earlier, if you know what I mean. Of course, I took it. He didn't want to go there, so I didn't have fucking nothing to do with him. He used to fucking send me messages, just ignore him, phone me, fucking ignore him. And then H said to me, she'd been talking to him, and he said, that chalk's my mate. He said, he said he's got the wrong end of the fucking stick. He said he won't talk to me. He said, but he's my mate. He said, and I'm going to keep on at him until he fucking does talk to me. And I thought to myself, I went cap in hand, apologised for my childish and outrageous fucking behaviour. And me and him are thick as fucking thieves again now. But then again, he tells you the fucking truth. He don't just tell you, just tell you what you want to hear. There you go. Anyway, that's by the by. Life's for living, don't worry about tomorrow. It's not here yet. That's true, yep. Rob Gregory. Hiya, Chalk. Hope you're well, mate. I am Rob. Nice to speak to you. Hillbilly John. What's happening with Craig? Thought you two were good pals. Well, you were wrong, John. We're not. Well, no, you're right. We were good pals. We were two pals. Ask him. And mind you, he won't tell you the fucking truth. But never mind. We're all going to die. Be happy. Don't worry about things that don't matter, like every day and runs and it likes, because it can be everyone's last. That's very true, John. Yeah, it's very, very true. Mike Nixon said he's a nugget. No, not what that means, Mike. I haven't got a clue, and who he is, I haven't got a clue. He's that barista flashing trading cards, Mad Mark and Destination Unknown. The clues in the title, I know. I mean, who would call themselves mad? That's what I mean. Why would you? It's just clickbait, isn't it? I love watching I love that Mad Mark, watching his video. I watch all his, well, I say watch most of his videos. And when he sort of tells you, he gets all serious and tells you about my darlings, all these things, And then if you listen to him, I mean, the last one I messaged him, I said, do you ever listen to these before you put them out? Because he says it and contradicts himself. But he's happy. He seems a nice enough chap. I spoke to him up at Stonehenge, and he seemed a nice enough chap. I suppose he's a lovely bloke. George, he's eating McDonald's. Do I like that? I don't know. I haven't had a McDonald's for years, George. Yeah, fucking lifestyle McDonald's. Message held free view. Let me have a little look and see what this is. If you eat that shit. If you eat that icon, I don't know what that means. But it's got the word SHIT in it, so I read it, and I took what you notice. And I want to hide it. That's it. Yeah. Does death scare you? Look, as long as it's not painful. I quite like dying in my fucking sleep. With some 26-year-old bird sucking me dick and we have a heart attack. Be the ideal situation. Or travelling on a motorbike about 180 miles an hour. Running one of my enemies over. Quite like that. Kevin, tell you why, and you skins. Well, I got a mate. I don't know if you can, because you're looking at me, ain't you? Right, I'll show you. Let me work how to turn this round, and I'll show you how you turn this round like that. Right, that's the floor. That's me grass. That's me lawn. That's Skins. That's my buddy, my blood brother. That is. It's like a son to me. He is. He's a good lad. He is. Have a look up here. That's me when I was up north. That's me when I was in the bike club and I was sat there. Because this shows you how life is short. I'm sat there in the Long's arms, and Davey, that was our sergeant at arms in the club, and me and him had words, and it was all wrong, it all muddled up, and it was a misunderstanding. And he come in there, we had a word, we shook hands, it made up, we had a couple of points, and then, well, I had a couple of points, he had a point, and when he left the pub, he was dead 40 minutes later. So it does show you how easy it is. He was overtaken on a T-junction, and this woman turned right in front of him without indicating. And he was going fucking quite quick. He hit the side, the passenger, he hit the driver's rear door, and he went through the fucking window of the driver's rear door and took the other door out as he come out the other side. You know, his eyes were out. He knocked an eye out, and fucking, he was in a right fucking mess. But that's that. You know, yeah, and that's Skins. That's my mate. You know, and I just say to go and you Skins. That's basically it. We used to say he used to have this thing like we used to talk to each other, and he'd go away, and I'd say, "See you later, then, brother," and he'd go, "Yeah, and you." And it just something I say, and I've said it for well a couple of years now. But that's the reason, Kev. I like Mad Mark. He's good. Good at what? Well, he's a good person, or he's got good videos, or he's got good the way he thinks. What do you mean by good? He's entertaining. Tom, as I'm mates with you both, I'm having no part of it. I don't want to know what's going on, but I hope it doesn't spoil any friendships between. Oh no, of course it won't, Tom. Me and Craig, it makes sense. Yeah, I'm just surprised you haven't sussed him out yet, Tom. You know, because I mean, if you was to ask a few people, like, I don't want to get him like what, you know. He said things to me about people, and I was really fucking surprised. He said things, and I ain't repeating it, and I ain't doing it, and like, you know. So I don't want to get involved in it neither, Tom. But it certainly won't make any difference between me and you. Don't give Craig a second chance once he's bird works him out and gets rid of him. Don't let him worm his way back in with you. Oh yeah, he is a user and a liar. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know about a bully. I don't know who he's bullied. You know, I've not heard him bully anybody. You know, I mean, I think I'm more of a fucking bully than he is. I mean, because about 5 weeks ago, I knocked some cunt out. You know, shouldn't be doing that at 75 years old. You know, but he was taking the piss out of my T-shirt. I mean, like this one on here. This one says everybody. You know, what's it? What a difference a Dave makes. I got a T-shirt on here. It says thinking. It says something like thinking I'm just old was your first mistake. Anyway, it come to, and he come over and he fronted me fucking out, and he was looking at his fucking two fucking mates, and he was, I don't know, I suppose what would he been 15, 16 stone, but the same sort of size as me. And I thought to myself, well, I'm too old to fight anybody. I'm fucking old. I'm not like I was. So as he looked at his fucking mate, I sucker punched him right up under the fucking chin, and knocked the cunt spark out. But I was expecting the police range, you know, but I ain't that happened. So I don't suppose they will do now. Perhaps he's like they say, took it on the chin. Because I mean, if you're going to sort of pick on somebody and you get a fucking slap, to me, you deserve every one of it, you know. Yeah. Oh no, if he wants to, he worm his way back into me, John. That's not what he live. If he wants to be, you know, civil with me and talk with me and that, you know, I'm quite happy with that. I just never fucking trust him again, and I certainly wouldn't put him on my friends list. Because next year's Christmas card, I've already ripped that up. I was going to send him. That's a joke. All right, Chalk, how's it going up in Tapistan? Birds look good, mate. It is, Dan. It's good up here, mate. Yeah, it's lovely. Yeah, it pissed down all last night, and it was. But it's been wet today. But sounds stupid, isn't it? But it's been wet today, but not raining. But yeah. Lifestyle, living the dream. That's Tom. Lifestyle. His name's Tom. Because you don't want to know says a lot about you. No decent morals or respect. Ooh, that wasn't nice, was it? Sort of true though, Tom, but it's not, you know. Evening Chalk, I'll pop in and say hello when I'm passing. Kevin, are you the tree surgeon bloke? I forget. I forgot. Are you the guy that gave me the bike? Yeah, life's a bike. I can't put that on there because of the word. I mean, I say it, but if I print it on here, then they get the arsehole, don't they? John, do you look better with a full beard that's trimmed? I look better with a full beard. I've never had it. I've not got a full beard. I cut the sides out. When it's full, it's not doing. Paul White. Paul White. That is evening. He says evening, brother. Now that actually is my brother. Yeah, that's the one that insures me to ride fucking these big motorbikes. I think he's trying to fucking kill. He said to me when I got on the bike, he come on, he got the bike, and he said, right, he said, you need to ride it. Put me his helmet on, put his jacket on me, and fucking give me a little push and push me up. Call him Mrs. fucking Miggins or some fucking thing he called me. Because I went wobbling off at the road. Because that fucking thing's heavy. I'm not very strong now. And it's the thing, it's not that heavy, it's fucking long. And I mean, in 1800 is 1800 twin. That's like riding two 900 singles, isn't it? It's a fucking handful, it is. And I went for a ride, and I come back, and him and his missus, him and Tina were sat in there with Gina, her indoors, and he looked at me when I come in. He went, "Oh," he said, "I thought that might be the last time I ever seen you." We all got a very dark sense of humour. That's right, Tom. I know what he's like, mate, and thank you. Yeah, that's it. See, Tom. We used to have a guy in our fucking club in the Lowlanders, and I mean, he was a lot like. Well, he wasn't as bad as fucking Craig, but you just take him. You adjust to them, don't you? It's a bit like I suppose, Tom. A bit like being in the army, isn't it? You all fight together and you all stand together, but then there's ones in there you trust more than others. I like this off the cuff videos. Meet Mark at a show a couple of years ago. He was down to earth, seems a genuine nice chap. Very likely is. He seemed all right to me when I met him. You know, yeah. I mean, because he does things. I mean, he obviously makes a good bit of money out of YouTube because we all know what it costs and how much you get. And but it's like when he puts his music ones on, then obviously he doesn't get paid for them, so he does it for his own benefit, you know. I'm not saying there's nothing fucking wrong with him, like, you know. But seems he's gay as fuck when he calls everybody darlings, though, doesn't he? You know. But that's just how he is, isn't it? You know. It's like most people call me a cunt, you know, but that's just how it is. Yeah. I don't understand why anyone would want to tolerate such a nasty person. John is 69. Don't know what that means. John is 69. Oh, you're on about John Wick is 69. With that, if you'd have put John Wick and then put 69 years old, then I'd know what you meant. But I presume that's what you mean. Craig abused and bullied John, old man, old van, at the Drove last year. Oh, did he? I don't know. Is he an old man in an old van? And Chalky, old boy. Never fucking bully me, I tell you. You know. Yeah. Oh, hang on. Let's be friends with fake people seems to be the norm nowadays. I'm all I'm way too F real to have a YouTube channel. How are you? Oh, so you said I haven't I got a YouTube channel, so I'm not then I'm not then. What's that life's a bite? What's your name? It's all right. I'll remember it tonight, but I still have to hide that because I don't want to put the F word in. Kevin, hello mate. How you doing? Yeah, Jude. Well, you tell your boss if he can come round here and bring his ladder and his chainsaw. There's I've had this off of Steve. He said if I can get hold of you to get it done, there's a tree over there opposite that you cut down last year, and the foliage has grown. And he wants 2 meters took below the new foliage, so to take the tree down another 2 meters, and he wants the next one done down to the same height, and send him the bill. That's what he said to me before he went. And I said, "You serious?" And he went, "Yeah." I said, "Well, that Kevin." I said, "That Kev talks to me." I said, "You know," I said, "but I'm not." I said, "I'm pretty sure his name's Kev. I don't know what his mate's name." I said, "He gave me a mug." I said, and "I kept the mug. I put the mug back at hers in the back at my back at hers in the cupboard because I didn't want to chip it or drop it or anybody walking off with it. So that's like, I ain't got your telephone number." Hillbilly John, see you later, Chalk. Got an early start in the morning. All's best. Righto, John. Have a safe drive. Oh, Paul. Here, Paul, I have your last ride on video. What's that? And I'm gonna get to ride it again. Yeah. Ether. Hello, mate. How you doing? Paul, rest in pieces. Yeah. Yeah, that speed going up fucking Ag Hill. Fucking hit anything out there that would have been fucking pieces. Yeah. I mean, that was doing 100 and fucking plenty up there in fucking fifth gear. I didn't even realise it had six. Yes, totally, definitely hit a nail on the head. I think so, Tom. Yeah, that is Tom. That's right. Yeah. Before I forget, can you get me some eggs? There's eggs here. I picked 7 up yesterday. But I mean, how am I going to get them to you? If you want to drive down here and stay for a couple of days, you got as many as you fucking want. Yes, Chalk, Craig, Bully, John, old man, old van, to borrow Stella Rastamama £300 and didn't pay him back. Oh, I don't know. Well, that's the first I've heard of that. You know, that, yeah. Kevin Thomas, okay, Chalky, I'll Nicky and sort it out. I'll Nicky and sort it out. What the fuck does that mean? Oh, Kev, yeah, I know who you are now. Yeah, Nicky. Oh, yeah, Nicky's your boss, isn't he? Yeah. Well, anyway, he said if they turn up here this week, when he's not here, he said, "You know what I want cut down and where it is," and I went, "Yeah," and he said, "We'll get him to do it." And I said, "I'll do it." I said, "But I don't know what work they got on or whether they can do it before you get back or what, but I will tell him when I speak to him, which I have done." I keep getting blocked by morons for talking the truth or just being me. So I make another account. Oh yeah. You can usually tell who people are by what they say. So are you somebody that I blocked, are you? Because you don't seem to say anything out of the way here. Cool, Nicky, I meant to say. I got your cab, righto. Do you have to adopt the Talbot Samba robbed procedure to start at the first van on the drove? I.e., start at the first van and stop when you get to someone sensible. Yeah. Yeah, I see, yeah. Yeah, that was back in 1986. Me and our brother, a woman I was living with then, she had a Talbot Samba. We went down to, what was our pause? Was it Sheffield English or Sheffield something, one at the other side of Penzance, right, the other side of Penzance. We finished up in this field, and I got fucking pissed. And our brother's not he's not aggressive like me at all. And I was staggering about, and I had a load of money in my wallet. So I took my wallet back and put it under the carpet of the samba. And I walked out into the dark, and somebody hit me, like not hit me, but bumped into me, and I fell over. And our brother found me asleep in this field. And then, of course, the first thing, 'cause I had my wallet on a chain, the first thing I fucking said is, "Me fucking wallet's gone." And not even thinking I put it under there. I thought just my wallet wasn't there. And of course, he goes and gets a fucking axe handle, and then gets up one end of the fucking field and starts beating these tents. He's fucking gonna beat him all the way down in till he found it. But we managed to call him off of that. Yeah, we called him off that. But yeah, lifestyle. Yeah, that's basically what he said. Do we have to adopt the Talbot Samba robbed procedure? To start at one end of the van in the drove and start at the first, and stop when we get to someone sensible. I think it's something like Airport lifestyle. Yeah. Righto, Kev. Thanks very much. Tom, depends how long you're there for, mate. As long as I can push my accelerator. Oh yeah, of course, because you're still what's in you. Yeah, there's I'm here at least till Friday. Yeah. Oh, and I got to be back in. I mean, we can come back to fucking the house with me. I got to be back for Tuesday because I got a bloke around to fix me van. Yeah, ripped up quarter my ass on a boy. Yeah. Oh, Ether likes Penzance. Yeah. E-dubs. Hello, mate. How you doing? And all in the chat. E-dubs said everybody to everybody. Well, there's 23 of you still there. It's got 17 likes. Is anybody on here new? Because I want some more subscribers. If you can. Get your yeah. But there you go. That's 21. So Paul, anyway, after I calmed down, I went up and played the bongos. Yeah, he did. I was led in the fucking car. We slept in the car. And I could hear somebody down the fucking beer tent or wherever it was playing the fucking drums and fucking somebody on the fucking bongos. And our brother's never fucking played bongos in his fucking life, but it sounded alright. Yeah. E-Dubs. Tom said hello. Dave the Rave. Hello, mate. How you doing? Yeah, well, that's a good guy that I met up north. That fucking Dave Taylor, Dave the Rave. He's a fucking sound as a pound. You know, he got some fucking dodgy mates, but he's as sound as a pound. Yeah. Lifestyle cartoon of Mbongo. Yes, yeah, Lifestyle Boy. Yeah, something like that. You know, I could hear this drumming, and the guitars sort of gone off, and they was just drumming down there, wasn't it? And that was our fucking brother, and he was right off his fucking head. You know, and I know he was off his fucking head because I supply the drugs. Good evening, Dave. Fancy seeing you here. Hello, Tom. Oh, he did come on. You know, if he knows I'm about, he's about. He loves Tom's all good. Hi, Tom. Fancy seeing you here. Yeah. Yeah, Dave, I reckon that Tom's a fucking spy. No, I don't, Tom. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Yeah. Yes, good evening. I was a bit, Tina is nearly out of fighting weight if you need a third. Yeah. Is she still getting the pounds off then, Paul? Because, 'cause what did she say last time? She lost £6 or £12 or something? Just finished my van conversion. If you fancy a piss, up, up the summer, in the summer, up the summer. Meet up at the Drove if open. Yeah, John. Yeah, we're I heard through the grapevine that it was open on the 8th of April, but now people seem to say it's going to open on the 4th of April. But they'll have a fucking job to shut that Drove down, you know, because it is a fucking for driving animals, and they like people saying, oh, it's going to be tarmacked and it's this, that, and the other. Well, they won't do that because it's for fucking carrying livestock over, and it's it's weird, isn't it? Because if they really want to hassle people, I mean, a right of way is a public highway. So if you weigh more than, is it 3.05 tons? Well, if you're a 3.5 tonner, then you're meant to put your lights on. You're meant to leave your lights on if you're outside of a 30 limit. Well, they could come out there and fucking ticket everybody, but I don't think the police in that are are worried, like, you know, yeah, I fancy that, John. Dave the Rave Chalky. It's a standard joke between me and Tom, being saying it from the start of our lives. All the light. Oh, I got you, Dave. Yeah, I don't go on a lot. I don't go on a lot of lives. Well, I do. I pop in and pop out. I usually pop in. I watch Charlie. Because I just never know what Charlie's going to say fucking next, and he, definitely got the same sense of humour as me. Friendships based on false precedents springs to mind. Yep, biker. Yep. £11 in 2 weeks. Fuck me, that's all right, Paul, isn't it? Don't want to lose too much. I mean, because when I was 26 stone, I weighed myself the other day. I'm 12 stone 3. 12 stone 3.5 pounds. No. 12, yeah, 12, yeah. No, not 12 stone. I'm 15. I'm pretty sure it said 15.3. Yeah, it was 15.3. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm under 50. I always thought I was just under 16 stone, but when I lost my weight, I lost about a stone a year, and that's how I lost it and kept it off. But mind you see me fucking naked now. I look like a little fucking Biafran. I look like a little white Biafran with me little belly and me skinny legs, and I used to have fucking great arms, and cool. Anyway, when you carry me in the coffin, Paul, at least I'll be a lot lighter. I won't be as heavy as some fat cunts I've carried in the funerals. Remember when he carried our fucking dad in? And you were one side and I were the other. And you never linked fucking arms. That was fucking hard. That made me back hurt. That's harder to catch. Yeah. Yeah. I hope they don't. It's a good place when the right people. Yeah, it's all right. I mean, a lot of the hippies and all that, they all go down the bottom and I stay at the top. I sort of keep myself to myself, really. I mean, people speak to me when they go by. They speak to me when they arrive and they speak to me when they leave. It's a bit like the sign I got up in here. Some people... H put it up in here. What does it say? Some people... Oh, I can't fucking find it. I can find it. What does it say? Everyone who comes here brings happiness. Someone they come and someone they leave. That's what H fucking put out there for me. Yeah, which is about right, isn't it? Hang on a minute. Yeah, Mark. Evening Chalk. Just seen another van life YouTuber telling some more home truths about my ex-best mate. He was never my best mate. Who was that then? What were they saying then, Mark? Oh. Mario. Hello, Mario. Yeah, it is Mario. It's nice to be nice. Yep. You get a thing out of it, won't it? It's like I got my mate Shaz. I met her down in Western Shore. And she's got some fucking Herbert has told her. She's living in Cornwall now. About her van, her motorhome. Some Herbert has told her how to wire this up, wire that up. And he's got it all. And he's going, oh, you can't do it with this and you can't do it with that and what have you. So I had a couple of hours, whatever, chatting to her today. I said, well, you tell me, you send me some photographs of what you got, and in my opinion, I'll tell you. I mean, well, I would do her the same as I've done H's, and H ain't had no trouble with hers. And I said, and I'll do it. I'll tell you what you need. I said you can come up and stay at our house, and so I stay at our house, at my fucking house, stay at her indoors, stay at her house, and I'll do it on the car park, and you can have a bed or whatever you want. You can have your washer. We'll feed you, and I'll do it for you. The drivers never. The drives. The drives never open again. There was weird disease down there from the shit. Oh, shut up! Of course there wasn't. Behave yourself. You talk some bollocks on here, do you? That varsity flash trading cards. Well, that's just a weird name, anyway. The drives, I think you mean the drove, is never opening again. There was weird disease down there from the shit. Well, that's total fucking rubbish, that is. Because I got somebody in the fucking council that I know, and they've never mentioned anything about any disease at all. Uncle Joe, hello, mate. Welcome, welcome. How are you doing, me brother? How are you doing? Yeah. You done well, mate? I went into Pristine yesterday and I got myself a 4-pack of fucking Guinness. And I settled down and had them last night. Thank you very much. George Ford, is that the guy who was staying with a few weeks ago? You have fallen out with? Yeah, that's it, yeah. Yeah, living the dream. Can they not put overnight parking restrictions at the Drove now? They have put some hardcore down. Yeah, I don't know really, because they haven't put the hardcore down. I mean, because when they shut it for 18 months before, Tom, it was the right of way ramblers and fucking 4-wheel drivers and motorcycle cross countryers. They all took it to the High Court in London, didn't they? And because I think they had, I'm not too sure about this, but it's something like this. They had English Heritage had some agreement with a council and Salisbury and that if they stopped the cars going on there, then they would maintain it. If it's not that, it's something very close to that. But yeah, Dave the Rave, hi, life bike, yeah. Trick Shot, g'day, Chalk. Hello, Trick Shot. How you doing, mate? Servant of God, good day, Chalky. Hope you're enjoying yourself. Time to put the coffee on. No, we don't drink coffee at night because it affects my sleep. Paul, mind you, I don't want her too thin. Thin people are easier to kidnap. I can't train another one, and I ain't doing stuff myself. That's like me, Paul. Sorry, Paul White. That's anybody who's new on here. That's my brother. Yeah. That's why I just say they take some fucking training, don't they? Yeah. Once you get them trained, you don't really want to give them up. You know. Yeah. And fat people are harder to kidnap, aren't they? Are you notifying to block? Are you notifying to block me today? Are you notifying to block me today, Dave the Rave? Not a clue what that means. Hello, Mad Cow. How you doing, mate? I hope you're all right out there in Scotland. Tom said hello to you as well. Tom, Mad Cow to Tom. We're getting back into the mutual appreciation fucking society, you know. I mean, Dave the Rave. Rom the Drove is still a byway. It looks like the council might try and get it closed or change its classification so that it can do more restrictions. The council lost the case on a technicality. I know they did. But the thing is, is if they make it, they were on about, Dave, they were on about making it a footpath. But the actual Drove I think the narrowest place on the drove is 40 feet wide, and it's something to do with a drove. It's got to be 40 foot wide, so they can't get that classification down. And then if they do get it down to a footpath, then they can't drive cattle over it. Well, I have not seen cattle driven over it. I've only ever seen sheep driven over it. For me, it's only 5 p.m. Coffee is a necessity right now. Long night ahead of me. Right. Well, good luck with whatever you got ahead of you. Tom, I didn't realise it had been shut before and the court thing. I understand now, mate. Yeah. Mad Cow says hello to Dave. Dan, do you plan on visiting anywhere else in Wales before heading back to the nest next week? I don't know, Dan. I expect I'll go straight back because I say straight back. I mean, I don't know if I go Friday or Saturday, but I got a mechanic coming around to work on my van Tuesday, so I got to be back by Tuesday anyway. Putting my own shoes and socks on when she's on nights bad. You're full of shit, you are, Paul. Put fucking socks on. That's because you're a fat fucker. However you. I weigh myself here and I'm 15 stone something. You got to be 2 or 3 stone fucking heavier than me, ain't you? Got to be. My little brother. Remember when I used to put you on me fucking knee? Mind you, that was 2 Wednesdays ago, so I don't need a very good memory, do I? Still ill. Antibiotics. But you're getting there, talk. Yeah, mate, cool. I tell you what, them antibiotics, they're a fucker, because you get on them. I mean, like, I had a really bad chest, about 4 years ago, and they put me on these antibiotics. And it didn't make no difference. And about 6 days later, I went back and seen the doctor again. That was when you could see a doctor. And he said, well, I'll put you on these stronger ones. I said, why the fuck did you put me on the strong ones to start with? God. Emma easing up slowly after my operation. Meds are helping very well. That's good. Dave the Rave. Hi, my coup lifestyle. I will suffer from a permanent TRO. It will suffer. Yeah. It could do. Bike. Yeah, it could do. I bet Tom. Mad coup. Please be careful with meds, Tom. Oh, sorry. In other words, a restricted byway. They could do that. Yeah. Yeah, that'd be a fucker if they do that, wouldn't it? Living the dream, mad coup. I will be there. I will be. Thank you. Living the dream, mad coup. What's the antibiotics for? 21 stone of sexy fun and loving, and she's always been socks and shoe trained since the start. God, I don't know, Paul. She do fucking look after you. She thinks fuck all of you, you know. You know. Mind you, I think that's the first fucking woman you've ever had where you haven't been in charge, isn't it? Tom, another chest infection, second one this year. Bloody hell. Yeah. Yeah, I'll tell you what, Madco. I was laid in bed the other night, and well, since I've been here, and I could hear this sort of very, even gentler than that. And then I'd stop and sit and listen, and I was listening again. I thought perhaps it might be like the water leaking, or you know what I mean, like getting air in, or pressure, or the back of the fridge or something. And no fucking after it fucking woke me up, I realised it was me fucking chest, what was me breathing. But yeah, when I smoked, I mean, I would go and start coughing straight away. But now I can hold my breath for fucking ages, you know. Another chest segment, cute chalky. The bike looked awesome. It is fucking brilliant bike. Yeah, even better. It's 2 years old and it cost £27,000 when it was new, and it only cost 14 grand second hand. Paul, Kev wants to know, Paul. This is our Paul. Are you into campers? Well, he's pretty fucking camp. Oh, it's funny when we go dogging. Yeah. Oh yeah, we go dogging though, Kev. Yeah, we're as camp as fuck. Mad Cow's got. I don't know what that is, Mad Cow. Is that pork chops or fucking ears? One of the two, isn't it? Yeah. Oh dear, dear, dear. Yeah. What engine was it? Boxer engine. 1800. 1800 flat twin. Yeah. Yeah, Paul. Larry said before he went, there's out of his bikes, he said there's about 10 here that are used on the road. That are registered for the road. And he said, I'm obviously insured. I said, no, I ain't insured. I said, I'm insured on my brother's insurance. And he said, well, if you get yourself insured on anything so you can drive anything else, he said, just use whatever you want here. And he's got some fucking nice stuff here. The only thing that I got here that isn't on the road is he's got one of those Rocket 3s, hasn't he? And I like that. But mind you, he said, I said to him, how much do you want for it? And he said about 4.5 grand. But I reckon that might mean 3.5 grand to me. But that's all got fancy paint. You like that, Paul? It's got fancy paint on it, but it's got fucking jukebox lights on it. It looks all fucking. It's got too much on it, really. You know, once all stripping back down. But that's a nice one. Yeah, you got it, Paul. Yeah, living the dream. Good price on your van, then. What does that mean? Good price on my van, then. Mad cow. Why misfire? Oh no, when it, the misfire on about, he's got a Sealy. Well, it was a Sealy Honda till they fucked about it. But it's apparently, I think it used to race at the Isle of Man, but it's a fucking Goldwing engine, and that's got a bit of a misfire. But he bought that. I mean, like he said, like I said to myself, I said, "What do you pay for that then?" And he went £1,000, and I went, "Fucking hell!" I said, "That was cheap, wasn't it?" And then he showed me a picture of it when he bought it, and I mean, he spent over 2 fucking grand on it, but it's up about right now. But it's I like that with that great big fucking engine in it. Yeah, it does look nice. But I don't know. I don't think I took a little video of it. But when we started it, it fucking well. When we got it going, it's got a misfire on one. It's got a misfire on one carburetor. It's one the engine's misfiring because I don't think the carburetor's letting fuel through. But it filled the place full of fucking smoke. It did. But I don't know. I can't put pictures on here, can I? So I say put a picture of it up. Yes, life bike. I read all the court cases and all the recent council TROs. They ignored the one at Christmas to reopen, but they had a clause for up to 18 months to finish it, bending their own rules. That's it. Yeah, that's right, Dave. Yeah, they do. They do fucking bend it to whatever they fucking want, don't they? I mean, that cunt come. I mean, it's on one of my videos. I mean, he come up to the door and he was talking to me, and he said, "Oh, he said, I'm giving you notice." He said to leave here within. I can't remember how many days. He's like, I've actually still got the notice in here. And he said because you were here then I said I fucking wouldn't. He said, well, you were here. We noted that you were here about 3 weeks before, and I went, yeah. I said I come up here and I usually spend Tuesday night here. I said, and Wednesday, sometimes I'm here Wednesday, but then I'm here Thursday. I said, so I come and go. I said, so I'm not here permanent. I'm very seldom I'm here more than 2 days. And he said, hey, well, I'm going to give you this anyway. I said, well, I do what you want. And then when he said that they were going to come and get me on the 23rd, I wasn't there, but I made sure I was up there on the 23rd, but nobody come. It's all bullshit, isn't it? They ignored one of the Christmas to reopen, but they had a clause for up to 18 months to finish it, bending their own rules. Yeah, because that clause for 18 months, Dave, that was in case they couldn't finish it, wasn't it? In case it was like, weather or something. They found something, wasn't it? But they bent the rules to well, I don't know, because they got that machine out there and they don't seem to be doing fuck all. Yeah, okay, airport test planned this year. Oh yeah, how old are you then, Magco, to get on the road? If we upgrade the bike again, it will be a Triumph Rocket 2.5 or a. Well, no, we don't want a fucking Ducati, Paul. Let's have a fucking Rocket. Yeah, I like them. Just so you can prepare yourself. Yeah, yeah. I'll have a go at that. Yeah, 2.5. But this 2.3 he's got down here, I think he's at it about. I wouldn't say it's done. I wouldn't say it's done 100 miles in the last 8 years. Yeah, because he bought it because his mate fell ill, and couldn't handle it. And when he seen it in the paper, whenever he seen it for sale, he said, "You're selling it for that's far too cheap." And he went, "Well, I just want to get rid of it." So Steve bought it. Larry bought it. It's really difficult, because all my time I've called him Larry because his name's Lambert. It's always been Larry Lambert. Or, well, when he was younger, when it was Fat Larry. And but Penny calls him Steve because she met him after those areas. And after that era, time. And of course, she's known him as Steve. And of course, she keeps calling him Steve, and it makes me call him Steve as well. Yeah, yeah. I like that Triumph 2.5. Yeah, you want to be, you want to make sure you're pointing in the right direction because you have to get in there quick. Yeah, seen with Uncle Bunt when Spike had his fucking 550 on our pole, and he had a 6-cylinder Honda. He was just finishing off in a lowrider frame and what have you. And I said to him, "What's that go like then?" And he went, "Well," he said, "you want to make sure you're pointing in the right direction." He said, "Because you're not fucking getting there quick." But then again, all the stuff nowadays is a lot quicker than that, isn't it? And the Lord themselves. And George has put "what's on." I don't know who he's talking to or what he's talking about. You living in the van whilst recouping. Oh, Mad Coup, 47 in June. Put me, uh, Mad Coup. You don't want to be fucking getting yourself fucking ill that age. You should be fighting in fucking anything that moves that age. What happened to Destination Unknown? Nothing as far as I've heard. I think he's still out there doing. Lifestyle, second the Rocket, yeah, Mad Coup, looking at Honda CRF 450. Don't know what that is, but I expect it's lovely. I like them. I like them 500 twins. They do, the Honda. Quite well. Like I said, I like the look of it. Mad Coup. No, I'm in my house for a little bit of time. TYM. Ill. Soon be back on the road soon as I can. Much the accelerator. Might have to go soon. Tina has to iron my pants for work tomorrow. Yeah, you got to have your fucking pants ironed. That's what people are saying to me, Airport. They just say they don't get their pants, their other halves don't iron their pants and don't iron their socks and what have you. Well, they'd fucking iron mine or they'd be living somewhere else. Do you think there will be a time when you can't do van life? Yeah, of course there will, George. I'll be fucking dead. Yeah, of course I will. I can live forever, am I? But I'll do it as long as I can do it. One way round a restricted byway is a horse-drawn carriage. Van with no engine. That'd do it, wouldn't it? Yeah. Destination Unknown is at Stonehenge. No, he's not. Nobody's at Stonehenge because it's shut. What he put on today was yesterday. I expect he's dead at Woodhenge. Look at the CRF after the live. It's the rally version. The rally version. Look after the CR after. It's the rally version. Don't know what that means. Kevin Thomas, I'm glad you're amused. George Ford, would I like to die in my van? Not particularly. Why is Stonehenge shut? Look on the thing. You'll have to look it up, mate. It's all to do with English heritage. Living the dream. Iron socks. Ah, really? Yeah. Tom, really. Ask our brother. And he gets his fucking ironed as well. And I get mine folded up properly. You know how you buy a new pair of socks? Well, she lays them down like that. And then she folds them so that they're like along like that. And they're all stacked up so you can see the colours. Yeah, it's no good having fucking staff if you don't train them properly. Craig's up at Fargo Road. Yeah. What, still tonight, is he? Because I don't think the army let you park in Fargo Road overnight. Unless he's down Wood End, yeah, I think you can park there. But I wouldn't have thought he's parked outside the gate or the entrance because the army move you on. Other people are obviously heathens. I'd rather live on my own and have scruffy pants. They'll have scruffy pants. Can you camp at Avebury? Saw vans parked near there. Well, if you saw vans parked near there, then George, I dare say you can because I don't really know what you mean. They usually go up on the Ridgeway, don't they? Van life or bike and test can do both. Well, I would say at 47, you've got more chance of not fucking dying in a van. You know, because I obviously think that you can actually drive, can you? So van life, well, at my age, is more fucking interesting because I get out and about. I love it. Oh no, I'm in the van, Dan. Yeah, there's a room upstairs. Well, there's two spare rooms upstairs, and they both got fucking double beds. And he said, "You stay inside." I went, "No." I said, "You're right. Stay in the van." There was loads of vans at Fargo Road for the Equinox when the drove opens. I heard it was April the 30th. Well, I heard it was April the 8th, and then somebody come on here and said it was April the 4th. So I don't really know. Esmeralda? Is it O'Reilly? Yeah, but they were in Fargo Road, but they were down Wood End of Fargo Road, weren't they? They won't be parked on from the 20-mile-an-hour sign up through because the army will move them on because that's army ground. Also, what's the temperature where you are? It's 10.7 outside and it's 20.9 in here. Yes, some lovely spots near the Ridgeway. There is, George. Well, my nan used to do that for my granddad, proper old school ironing. Oh no, the ironings are fucking the same. It's just that the women look after their blokes, don't they? Yeah, passed the test in 98. Yeah, so that's what I mean. It's April the 31st. Is it, George? There you go then. George has said it's April the 31st. I don't really know. I don't know which is which. You know. And I'm going to plug this in. I'll put the fucking kettle on, haven't I? What's wrong? I'll put the kettle on. Hang on a minute. I'll prop you up before I plug it in. And was on English Heritage website. Yeah, but they're a lying load of bastards, so you can't really tell that, George. You know, but it's got it will open. You know, I'm pretty sure it's going to reopen. But it's like anything, isn't it? They shut that up, I'll go somewhere else. I mean, if you go out of Stonehenge, well, I know you can't turn right illegally. This is just illegally. This is just to explain to you. If you go out of Oh, let's get this right. If you go out of Byway 12 and turn right on the 303, go up to the roundabout and straight across, go down through, is it Whitchurch, Summit, where it's called the village where you can get gas? Come up the other side, and when you hit the dual carriageway, just as you go along the dual carriageway a little bit, there's a byway that crosses there. Well, that's Yarbury Castle. And I parked up there the other night, and making like a tongue-in-cheek joke that that's the new road. But you're a couple of miles away there. Um, got any plans for tomorrow? No, I'm here, Dan. I haven't got to go shopping tomorrow. I got enough stuff. No, George. Only when it's open. Need to get her to Bluetooth her phone to the iron. Make it easier for the old girl. Will be warm when she gets home from work. Yeah, this sounds like a joke, doesn't it? If you see Paul White on here, I asked my brother, his missus, he bought her a fucking iron, about 200 quid, so that she can it's got Bluetooth on it. And what he's saying here, he said, so she can have it warm ready when she gets home. She was moaning and groaning about it the last Sunday I seen her. Whatever did he want to bloody buy me that for? But he does like his bits and pieces. I'll be right back. I need to hobble downstairs and make a brew. Bloody hell then, Tom, that's no good there. Get your sister, get bloody, what's her, I don't know what her name is. She's got it all fucking, what's it, Timmy Bird or some fucking thing in it. But Tony, her name, isn't it? Bonnie, I don't know. Anyway, get her to get it. Shout down. Do what I do when I'm at home. Stamp on the floor. And when she shouts at the stairs, what do you want? You were sitting in, because they call her Gina, but her name's Marie. And I'd go, T Marie. And she'll either say, wait a minute, or she brings me one up. But she usually brings me one up. When she gets home, I'll be right. You can do sunbathing tomorrow. I don't know what it's like. If it's fucking Welsh fucking sunshine, it'll be raining. Mad Cow said, Bonnie, that's it, yeah. Hello, Les, how you doing? Hey, Chalk, did I hear something about a £200 iron? I just joined you. That's our brother. You'll tell her. Our Paul, tell Les how much you pay for that fucking iron. And old Les said, I hadn't used an iron in years. I tell you what, you our brother. I think the last time our brother used a fucking iron was when he was in the Blues and Royals. No, Mad Cow, no, they're all still alive. Even the two that she said might die. But the last time I was here was, oh fuck me, last September time, maybe before that. They got a bloody finch, and it's got its neck over like that. And they said that he weren't looking that well, but he's still there. He's still there wandering about. You don't fly, but you wander about the bottom, and they leave him alone. Yeah, I'm lucky. Won't get. To get her indoors, she'd have fucking iron everything I got. But our gran always used to. I mean, our gran brought me up. She died when I was 28. And, yeah, was I be fucking clothes ironed? Okay, good job, Chalk. Yeah, we do our best. We do our best. Why is she called the indoors? She ain't called the indoors. She's called her indoors. Well, she's indoors, isn't she? She don't come with me. So it's her indoors. It's a London thing, isn't it? What they call their wives. Her indoors. Or she that must be obeyed. I tell you what, I've known her since she was 15. We got a son, 50. And it's only about the last 12 years I realised I want in charge. Yeah, it's George. Yeah, yeah. I mean, if I'm going somewhere, she takes a fancy. Like if I go down alleys down in Weymouth or something like that, she'll come with me. But it's she just don't like it. She don't like being like out in the middle of nowhere. Like I said to her, if she comes here, I mean, we can go around. I mean, there's 2 electric bikes here we could use. But yeah, she'd work fucking hard, Tina, doesn't she, Paul? Yeah. Yeah, Harper Daly says they're indoors. Yeah, it's a London saying, isn't it? It's just something I picked up years ago. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hold up. Hey Tom, if you ever come down to Devon on your travels, be sure to let me know so we can catch up, mate. There you go. Oh, that's your. Elder, do you I think did Tom say something about you? Are you the guy from the army? Somebody who was in the army with? If not, I'm on my own business. Right, that's the tea. The tea brewed. Yeah. Oh. Sorry I'm pretty quiet because unless I'm actually talking to you and looking at the screen, I sort of forget you're there, don't I? Because I'm used to being on my own. And I don't talk to myself because there's no point in talking to myself. I get no fucking sense. But I do apologise about that. Um, 27 likes from 28 is good. I got 28 likes from 32. Yeah, but they come and go though, George, don't they? Like me and my other half spend weeks apart, but we like our own space. Yeah, I know. I'd like her to come with me. I got no fucking problem with her coming with me. But it's her. She says, "Oh, you go off there and you stay there and you stay out in the wild and there's nobody to talk to. There's no shops to go to. There's no what have you. But I've had a look at me fucking Bartley card and she still loves me. She's using that well enough. Is that a flying angel pig on the wall? Well, that one over there. Oh. Her indoors got it. Where she works to on a Monday morning. The woman broke to and give her that one. It was starting the side, and I said, "Can I have it?" And she went, "Yeah." Eldubs, AGS Chalk, that's me. Did infantry training alongside Tom. Yeah, I thought I can remember him saying something Eldubs about that, but I couldn't quite. John Lewis for your Bluetooth iron in the fortnight, but you just needs the app on her phone. She won't. That's what. £495 for a phone. You are, car. I know she, because she said Sunday, Paul, didn't she? She refused to put the app on her phone. Yeah. God. I'm surprised that you haven't put the app on her phone and set it for like 45 minutes or quarter of an hour before she gets in the house, so the iron's nice and hot when she gets there. We get fucking. I'll tell you what. You start that old game. You start that old game, uh, Paul, and she'll be fucking knocking you out. Oh, Les, do you see that, Paul? Oh, Les, this is my mate from Aberdeen. He said he hasn't got £495 worth of clothes to iron. Yeah, that's what he give me. See, our Paul, I don't know if I showed you this. Can you see, hang on a minute, that pound coin? Can you? Well, the last time we were at the Drove, I think it was a Drove. Old Les went off back to Aberdeen, and as he went by, he went oi, and he threw a pound through the door. And oh no, he said it's a fake one. Yeah, he said don't say an Aberdonian never give you nothing. So I got a bit of sticky and I stuck it on there, but he reckons it's fake now. Yeah. Do I miss Trowbridge? Not really. No, I'd rather be on the fucking road. I mean, my base is fucking Codford. You know, it's just I go around there all the time. I only go around we're indoors all the time. Well, basically, because she's there. Her boy. Oh, Les, I ain't got fucking 900. I ain't got 495 quid for clothes. Oh, dear, dear, dear. Anyway, we've been on 90 minutes and that's 25 of you on here still here. Thank you for being on here. And unless you want to keep on talking to me or chat amongst yourselves, then I'm going to shut it down. But, yeah. Oh, fucking Les, that made me laugh, thanks. The Germans missed Trowbridge mostly during both wars. Shame, really. Could have been rebuilt nice. Yeah, could have done, Paul. Yeah. But listen, I'm getting a van soon, Chalk. I need a wood burner in it. What's your opinion? I don't like... a wood burner is good if you're prepared to fucking look after it. You know what I mean? And do it. But I don't like it. I wouldn't have one. Well, I would have one if one was in one, but I wouldn't go out my way to have one. Thing is, you know, if you haven't got one, then things won't catch on fire. Yeah, so Tom, I'm back now. My sis sorted me right out. Good girl. Dan, you going live tomorrow at some point? I don't know, Dan. I expect so. I said it's a bit boring here, really, because there's fucking nobody here. And oh, he loves collecting wood. Well, that's all right then. How, Chalky? Show the £1 coin again, please. Yeah, I say it's stuck on. I'll go around this way so I can see it. There. Mind you, I think it might be what's it? Because I think it's got the fucking Robbie Burns' face on it. Now I looked at it in this light. Right, Kev, and you Skins, yeah, righto, Kev. I'll tell him. Well, I expect he'll be watching or whatever. He don't usually talk much, but off to bed now. Kevin Thomas, he's off to bed yet. Kev Jones is off as well. Righto, thank you for joining us. Do appreciate it. Hope you put a like in. Thank you for your support. David James, I'm doing good, thank you, Dave. I hope you're well. Okay, so it's the coin. Good night, Chalky. Off to bed now soon. Sorry, I'm catching up now. It hurts me every time I see that quid. Fucking hell, Les. You were nearly a mile and a half away and you had your window down and I could hear you fucking sobbing. Yeah, Tom, now you're back. I just wanted to say, if you ever find yourself down here, catch up. Our brother, Tina, could start a round of delivering flasks of coffee to your injured followings in her spare time. Yeah. Yeah, she'd have to go because fucking Tom lives up in fucking, I forget where he fucking lives. I can't think of the place. Lovely little place up in Cheshire. It's a stash of 20s I spotted. Yeah, I sold. Well, I think it was about 600 quid there. Yeah, I should put them in my fucking safe really, but they've been there about 4 fucking months. And yeah, I don't use a lot of I haven't done a lot of I don't use cash very much now. I know people moan about it and that, but that's up to them. I haven't, Tom. Um, I need a half a mil Allen key to get the front drive shafts off. To get the front prop shaft off the gearbox or the transfer box. And I haven't got one, but Larry said there's one over there, and I look and I can't find it. I can't find his small set of spanners. But yeah, but oh no, there's plenty to do here. I mean, I go off here in the morning, go over there, do the chickens. Fuck me, go up there, do the birds, have some toast, a cup of tea, sit in front of the telly, have a shower, fuck about. You know, I got plenty to do here. There's plenty to do, plenty of cleaning that to do, and I need to do that. If I fix my fucking truck before I bleed the back brakes on the fucking Honda, then he'll have something to say about that, won't he? Living the dream, L-dubs, yes, mate. We'll definitely, yeah. Winsford, that's it, Tom. I'll overhaul her push bike, make it easier for yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, Paul. Gina said, when are you gonna move? When are you? So when are you gonna move them fucking push bikes that you left there? I didn't even know you left any fucking push bikes there. I hadn't seen them. But she said to me to ask you, and I said, well, you see him as much as I do. You fucking ask him. Yeah, that is, yeah, but it's one. He's 1/24 scale, Tom. Yeah, I got a mil one. I got a mil, but I haven't got half a mil. You know, I'm thinking about just cutting the fucking thing off and using in because if I cut him off, I can drill it from the other side and just get an aluminium transfer case instead of using the plastic one. But I ain't got to do it. I sort of get dead keen on it for a couple of days or for a few weeks, and I go off it. But I got me 1/10 scale truck in here. I got him put away though. But I ought to get that and just drive that about really. Well, half a mil. Yeah, it is tiny. I will do, Tom, once I've worked out how. LOL. Bye, Mad Coo. Take it easy, mate. Dave the Rave. See ya, Mad Coo. Tom, can you not order one on the interweb? Yeah, I can do. Yeah. Yeah, I can get one in the fucking toy shop that I drive by in Trowbridge, but I just keep forgetting. You know. And it's no good sending her in for one, because I say to her, can you go and get me a half a mil screwdriver, half a mil driver from the what's it shop, and she'll just look at me, won't she? I know she will. Can you not? Oh, yeah. Been hoping to meet you, Chalky, at the Drove this summer if it reopens. Hopefully, Tom, Charlie, etc. Be nice to meet you, L-dubs. Yeah, always. Like I say to people, strangers are only friends that you haven't met yet. Living the dream, yes, understood. David James, all good my end, mate. Any news on the hats, please? Definitely wanting one of them, mate. And what's up, mate? I've got all tools you want, all sizes, Allen keys. Hope you're not broken down. No, they're on about my remote control car, Dave. News on the hats. Well, the news is I showed her indoors. I didn't realise it. This came. This must have come Friday because I noticed it inside the hallway. Let me just have a little look, and you can have a look yourself. Oh no, because you've got it that way, haven't you? Right, that's the first one I had done in upper and lower case, and he said it would be better if you had it done in capital letters. Well, I prefer it in upper and lower case. That's the top one. Pinions will be on, but I mean, I can do them either for you, but I need to speak to the bloke who does them, you know, because he's on about if I buy them in bulk, I can get them a bit cheaper. But then that means that I got to have them sent to me, and then I got to post them out. Well, I don't want to do that. So yeah, no, we're not. No, we're definitely not broken down. Yeah, hang on, I forgot my fucking answering now. Anyway, I'm going to stop and start again. If I haven't answered that, then I can't remember. Where the fuck are we to here? Jesus. Jonah's missing your videos when you're in bed. Yeah, he is fucking raving homosexual, isn't he? Yeah, that Jonah. He always walks behind me touching my ass. Mind you, I can't say I complain. I do quite like it, but you know, there you go. If so, where in Mid Wales are you? I'm a place called. Well, I'm just outside a place called Prestine in Mid Wales. So if you want to pop down this week, I can come out and meet you. Tina needs her gun back. LOL. Gotta send her mouse hunting. Yeah, well, she can have it back because she only give me one fucking air cylinder with it in about fucking 6 pellets. So I haven't used it for months. Up in the cupboard. Daily Rave. Yes, sent mine for left-hand screwdriver. Yeah. Davey. Evening. Hello, Davey. How you doing? Living the dream. Ha, Dave. Ha, Dave. I hope on the back of your hat there's your... I tell you what, Les, that's a good idea. I was going to get them to do put their personal names on. But I reckon posted to you in, with a guarantee of your money back if you don't like them, because the quality's good. But I'll give you your money back if you don't fucking like them. I mean, don't fucking wear it on a hike for fucking 6 weeks and then try and send it back. That won't fucking work. I don't know, but they're guaranteed. None of this fucking rubbish where they put these fucking stickers on him. You can see it's just some fucking. Well, don't want none of that. If we're gonna have something, we'll have it a bit classier than that. Hang on a minute. Me and the missus will buy one each. I think they're going to be about 15 quid each, and I think they might be. I don't know what he's going to charge me to put the writing on the back because I can't get his phone number, and he was going to ring me last week, and whether he did or not, I want about. But there you go. Major Phillips. What's that mean there, Paul? Oh, you see on hers. Oh, I got you. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if they'll write that fucking big because I said to them about one word, but I haven't spoken to them. But like if it's a couple of quid more, there's a couple of quid more in it because I suppose if you pay them, they'll do whatever they fucking want, won't they? Hi to Dave, to Rave, and Tom. Are you doing the peak soon? Are you going to the peak soon? Well, I'll have to ask you that, Mario. David James. I prefer same as you, mate. But will I be able to have the two names on the back with the same letters, upper and lower case? I only ask where in Mid Wales you was because I thought you broke down. No, I am broke down, Dave. But thank you very much. No, I'm down here looking after my mate's birds in his house in motorbikes and all that sort of stuff. Oh, we need Alan. All needed Allen key. You don't have. Oh yeah, no. No, what it is? That's what Tom said. I got a 124 scale remote control car, and I can't. I bought. I changed it to 1/18 scale on the front, and I bought the prop shaft. And the prop shaft they sent me was a 124, so it wouldn't reach. But I tightened it, and when I went to get it off, I couldn't fucking undo it, could I? Yeah. And Tom said hello to Mario. Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, Les, you always want something for fuck all. That pound, I reckon that pound's fucking haunted. Because I'm in South Wales, and if you're able to do the names on the hats, how much? And if you in Wales, we could meet up and go for a pint at the same time. Yeah, Dave. Yeah, well, I'm in Wales. I'm up in Prestine at the moment, which is sort of mid Wales. We're based in South Wales, you. That's where, like Paul White on here, that's my brother. Um, that's where our mum comes from. She comes from Gilvercork in the Rhondda Valley, Tonapandi, Tonrebel, River Tidville, all around that way. Yeah, Mario Goretzky, you don't go to the peaks, do you, Chalk? What do you mean I don't go there? I've been there about, I don't know, 30 times, I suppose, maybe. Been coming up here, fucked if I know, 50 years? 40? Well, I got my first van in 1968, but I won't come up here then. Black Hammer, evening, Chalk, evening, Black, how you doing, mate? Tina said you have a small tool, but I informed her it's got to fit in an enormous space. Well done, bruv. I mean Les. Now Tom's put I mean Les, and that could be you, Les, or that could be Les. It could be fucking anything, because you don't do joined up fucking English. Do our Tom. Yeah. Anyway, it's gone 10 o'clock. It's time for fucking bed, isn't it? We're not late. Yeah, I know, Paul. Ah, that's it, Dave. I remember you telling me. Yeah, I remember me telling me now. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, that's right, Tom. Yeah. We didn't fucking give him. He chucked it through the fucking window. Nice tartan mug. Yeah, that's the black watch. Yeah, that's what I was up. I was up with H. We sat in her kitchen, and she gave me the mug to drink out of, and I went, "That's nice." And she went, "You're not having it." She said, "I got a set of 6, but they're all different tartans," and that was like September time. And this, I'm not, no, it wasn't this Christmas. It was last Christmas. She sent it through. Yeah, of course it is, Les. 'Cause I won't. I like a bone china mug, and she sent it through to me. She said, "Well, it's sat in the cupboard," and she said, "I'll use it." And I broke my. I had a Welsh one which said only the Welsh can quitch, and I fucking tapped it and broke the fucking handle. That was bone china as well. I need to get down to Porthcawl to see if I can get another one of them as well, because I like that one. This one isn't. This one is Danoon. Black Watch Tartan, Danoon, Summit, made in Scotland. Oh, so it's not a Chinese one, then. It's fucking. But I tell you what, the way they put this label on, because they obviously wrap it round, it's a fucking good job. They made a good job of it. I can't see it's upside down in it. Yeah, I think it. I think it was, Dave. It was called. It was called something like that. It was like fucking Steelworks cap or Docks cap or fucking. Yeah, it was. It had quite a simple name on it. And you got Ken Doll on the telly here, and they were saying about how he does his program. This one's 1985. How he does his programs for so long. In one of the one of them was on there, and he was saying that, yeah, when we used to go and see him, we went to see him in Salisbury. They said, and they took flask and sandwiches, and he was still there 2 hours after he should have finished. And I think he was about 75, fucking 80 then. You need a bigger mug for that. Big mouth chalk. Or that bid mouth. You can't even fucking say it. You can't even fucking spell it. If you can't say it, Les, I don't have to be it. Yeah, I can't remember, Dave. It's fucking years ago. Then I got into bed, and it's like having my own T-Rex size radiator. Little arms and small. I tell you what, if Tina can fucking hear me, I tell you what, Tina, poke him in the fucking ear hole. Wait for him to go to sleep and punch him in the head and just pretend you're asleep. Yeah, get up sideways to him, and when he goes to sleep, fucking hit him with your fucking elbow. And then when he wakes up going, oh, what was that? Say, I don't know. Oh. Anyway, Tina, well done for losing that weight. Yeah. Keep it up. Take it nice and steady. Lose a little tiny bit and keep it off. That's the thing. Anyway, I'm going to go now, and I'll speak to you all later. And thank you all for coming on. I much appreciated. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going. Les got to go. The dog's needing a piss. Mario Knight. Paul White learnt my lesson with women. Always say one eye open. That's the way, Paul. Yeah. Don't turn your back on the buggers. Tom says bye all. Good night, mate. Night, Tom. And I'll speak to you all later. And I'm going to press the button. And are you gone? What's your Facebook name? Dave, it's Travelling Chalk. On here, on YouTube, it's Travelling Chalk's World. And there might be one on there, Chalky White, as well. But I'm not too sure. But the one I use is Travelling Chalk. Night, brother. Night, Alex. Dave, James, okay. And I'm gone.